Welcome back to Books My Wife Likes, where I read books that my wife likes, and then I explain those books to my best friends. With me today is Dylan.
Hello, hello.
And Russell.
What's going on, everybody?
As you can see, they are a little busy. In today's episode, we're going to be ranking the ACOTAR series. So I have them actually guessing what order I'm going to rank them in, which is hilarious because I don't think they remember all the names of the books.
I'm currently working on my list. I've got the first, and actually Mike helped out a little bit on the third one. I knew the name of the book. I didn't know which one it was. I thought it was the second.
He thought Wings and Ruin was the second one. It is not. Another thing that we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about the two other books that are coming out in October and January. The names have been released, and then the back description has also been released. And then I'm going to give these guys a little Throne of Glass teaser. So I think that will be fun.
See, I don't think this is fair because we just learned about the fifth one, and I do not remember the name of the fifth one at all.
I don't either. I don't remember.
Wait, no. I do remember it because I helped you make the thumbnail. So that one is actually this one. Okay.
Do you want to help Russell out with that one, or are you going to keep that to yourself?
Silver Flames.
There you go.
So number 4, that one's perplexing me right now. You really don't like that one. So I'm just going to say number 4 is 5th, but I don't know.
Number 4.
Number 4.
A court of number 4.
A court of book 4.
A court of the book 4th. Yeah, a court of book and 4th.
All right, I'm stuck for 2. Do you got 2?
I had a Court of Wings and Ruin for 2.
That's 3, according to Mike.
I have a Court of
Oh,
5.
no. I'm gonna go through and then I'm gonna read them afterwards. What y'all have? What?
Yeah, no, I'm not ranking them in order. I'm trying to get their names right.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do too.
Okay.
I can't remember any. I can't remember half the names.
So we're all, except for number 2 and number 3, we've got them all. Well, I've got them all. I've got 3.
Do you got 3?
I got A Court of Thorns and Roses.
No. See, okay. I'll just have y'all read out y'all's list now.
We can cheat to get the
Yeah,
books.
we'll do that. Yeah. We'll do that.
All right, so A Court of Thorns and Roses is number 1. A Court of Wings and Ruin is number 3. And A Court of Silver Flames is number 5. So we got 1, 3, 5. I need number 2. What's number 2, Russell?
You got all the answers I got.
Oh, you're getting close.
Fast,
all right, for the
Fire
sake of
and Starlight.
Frost and Starlight.
Frost and Starlight.
There you go.
That's the 4th one, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So number 2,
I'll give you the ACOMAF is the one y'all are missing.
ACOMAF, Court of Many and
Mirrors and
Fragrances. Yeah. All right, so it's Mist and Fury. I'm gonna give y'all that one.
Yeah, no, you got it. All right.
There we go. I'm gonna see who got closer. Well, here, I'll just do it and y'all can mark it off like the teacher did. I would always erase my answers and then write the real ones. She's like, don't erase your answers. And then at the end of it, she'd be like, the reason I said don't erase your answers is because I'm not grading these anyway. So you ain't even got to turn them in. You can just throw them away. All right, so here is my ranking for ACOTAR. I did do a video on social media that said, hey, guys, these rankings, you can have a different ranking. That's perfectly okay. It is not that serious. You don't have to try to look up where my family lives and murder them. So we had a couple people upset about my ranking of ACOTAR characters.
Oh, were they?
Mm-hmm.
Which ones? Cassian? Or?
Reese, because I had Reese at, it was a random generator thing, so you didn't know which characters you were going to get.
Yeah, you don't know what's coming next.
Yeah, so Feyre was 4th, Reese was 5th. They did not enjoy that. All right,
son of a bitch.
Starting at number 5, my least favorite in the ACOTAR series is A Court of Frost and Starlight.
Yep, got it. All right.
It is just a, what'd you get for number 5?
Oh no, he's.
I hadn't ranked them like that. I was just trying to get them in order.
You were writing the books in order?
I'm lost in what we're doing right now. Hold on.
We write them in order, and then you
give
the ranking of what you think
he's like, I thought we were doing a chronological thing. Yeah. Just write your little rankings next to them.
Okay.
Yeah, what you think Mike
You got number 5 right, though.
That's a free space, so in bingo, you just go ahead and mark that one.
Yeah,
right
you get the middle. All right. Frost and Starlight, nothing happens. I mean, you got a cutesy snowball fight. It builds up a little bit of, Nesta being she's dealing with trauma, and you have a lot of Reese and Feyre, and here's the thing too, is a reason I put them down is because I just don't like non-nuanced characters. You could see with Throne of Glass that they have a lot of more nuance to their characters.
Yeah.
So that's a really cool thing. But Feyre and Reese are just the goodest of the goods. and they're real good, and they could do nothing bad. And if they give Elaine all the grace in the world, let her shut herself away and play in a garden, they will not give that same grace to Nesta. So it was part of that, and then half of Silver Flames, our fourth book. Our next one in the ranking is A Court of Silver Flames. Did you get that right too?
Got it right.
It looked like you just marked the fifth one. Oh, okay. I see what you did. Okay.
No, I put that as third. I thought Frost and Starlight was 4. I mixed them up.
What'd you think was the worst one?
Mist and Fury.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Is that what you just said, right?
Are you still on chronological?
No. What's the one you just said? That's your least favorite.
Frost and Starlight.
Oh,
That
whatever.
was the one you put 5.
And then Silver Flames. Silver Flames had every opportunity in the world to be a good book. We did not build up Brie Allen. We have
you
none.
not know what's going on.
Not really.
I don't think
He's still so lost.
See, so it's not with the movie podcast. It's not that my ranking system sucks. Like you can say that it's not your favorite. However, we have noticed a pattern here. Like when it comes to ranking,
When it comes to ranking systems, bro is literally like an autistic savant at movies. He can name the art director, the fucking cinematographer. He can name everything behind a movie.
the awards that they were given, the year that it came out,
every actor in
when
it.
it was written, like
You ask him about a ranking system. Albert Einstein couldn't tie shoes. Russell last name cannot rank anything. So Silver Flames had every opportunity to be a decent book.
he just has them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Does he really? He just still did chronological. It's okay. We still love Russell. All right, we gotta snap in, guys. So Silver Flames had every opportunity to be a good book. That last half of the book is pretty decent. You have Feyre, Gwen, and Emery going through the blood right. You have Azriel and Cassian, spying on Brie Allen. We got nothing on Brie Allen. I think there was more. That it is more of a romance book, and I think if you look at it in the context of a romance book, it's a good romance book. It's a shitty fantasy book. So it was not the first half slog, and I was skipping so much of it. And people were like, "It just seems like you were skipping through the sex scenes." I was like, "What the fuck you mean?" And I'm not gonna sit there and hear how he sheathed his cock into her wet entrance. I'm not sitting there like, man, this is real good book reading right here. It's just not for me. So, Silver Flames, number 3. This is actually where the list gets hard. Because
I got that one
you
right.
said number 4.
that was number 4. I said we're on to number 3 now.
Oh, I got it wrong.
Maybe it's because you sit close to them that the ranking's starting to rub off on you. But the number 3 in ACOTAR, and even though it's number 3 and there's only 5, I still consider this a good book. And we have a Court of Mist and Fury. A Court of Mist and Fury, the reason why it is number 3 is because, we do you get the whole turn of Tamlin being the shit character. You get Feyre and Rhys's relationship.
Love building.
Yeah, the love building of that. You do get some things. You get more lore than you get backstory on the King of Hybern. For a villain, we still didn't get a lot on the King of Hybern. It's just, ever since Amarantha, it seems like Sarah J. Maas just does not want to build up a villain. Now, I can tell you guys from the 2 new books, ACOSH, he is in the 5th book and the 6th book, or the 6th book and the 7th book.
Okay.
So
Is that one of the mild spoilers that you said?
Yeah, that's because he's on the back description of both books. So I don't know if they're going to dive into his backstory.
Well, they could kill him and then immediately bring him back. That
They could.
That is an option.
That is an option. Don't ever call yourself unkillable in a Sarah J. Maas book because you would die immediately.
Unless you like the Whittle.
Yeah. Well, listen,
Does he come back?
we don't joke about him though.
Oh.
Because he fucking had the best redemption arc in all of ACOTAR.
He's real lazy, just like kind of like a deadbeat dad, just sitting there whittling by the fire, and then came back to like save their ass.
People
in the
like to
end.
call Rhys like a nuanced character, and like dude was nuanced for a chapter in A Court of Thorn and Roses. Book number 2 in my ranking.
Everybody thought he was a bad guy. Nope, he's a good guy. Okay, well now he's a good guy.
And he almost immediately just makes that shift to where you're like, okay, this is a good guy. Funny enough, the most hated character, the most divisive character, I'm not going to say the most hated, the most divisive character is Nesta. She's the only nuanced character in ACOTAR.
Yeah.
And she's dealing with a lot of, she almost got sexually assaulted by Thomas. She gets put into the cauldron, becomes a fae, watches her sister do it. She can't protect her sister, watches her dad die, have his neck snapped in front of him. And people are like, well, she just seems like a bitch. Yeah. Well, you would too. I mean, I do agree that in A Court of Thorns and Roses, it was kind of unwarranted, her, not helping Feyre that much. But she was willing to just like, I'll go prostitute and defeat everybody.
I mean, you also don't know like her full backstory at that point either. So like, I mean, she could be more nuanced in that take too.
Yeah, but A Court of Thorns and Roses, that is
your second.
The second. Yep. And the reason that is because it does have the best villain in ACOTAR by far is Amarantha. We had our pain arc in the first book with villains. Just because you have her backstory of she comes over. What's so funny?
That he got none of them right.
He got none of them right.
I swept it. Exactly right. Every single one.
Well, you did rank them afterwards.
Huh?
Because you got rankings on that side and then you got rankings on that side.
No. This is the order that their books came in. This
Are
is
they?
the books 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then
Ah.
I put the rankings of what you thought they were and how great they were on this side. So this is my
I wish I had a
prediction.
board behind me so I can give you 1 gold star.
I should get 5 gold stars for having 5 correct
1
answers.
gold star. Preposterous to get 5 gold stars off of 1 project.
Well, there's 3 of us at the table. I should at least get 3 gold stars.
I'll take a bronze star.
You don't get nothing.
All right.
You get fucking nothing. Like, you don't get a damn thing. As much trouble as we had at the beginning of this podcast having you understand ranking systems. But he's probably is confused about real and uncut and trying to do your
literally all he had to do was he put them in order, and then he had to figure out what your order was.
Right.
I did. That's
Pretty
what I
cut
did.
and dry.
I got it all wrong.
You just did it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, so
Yeah.
Amarantha being the best villain is because we do have pretty much her entire backstory, being the best general that the King of Hybern had. So she comes over to Prythian. She has to, sweeten up all the fucking Fey Lords, get on their side so she can kind of gain power. Then during the war, she has Jury and Swoon, sister Clythia, and it is Clythia, I think.
Very close to clit.
It might be because I learned the word clitorotica. So, I mean, I could be getting that wrong right now. But anyways, that's the controlled laughter that you get. So you're not just sitting there giggling. You just get it all out at once. Mm-hmm. It's very good. Show must go on. I don't know what it is, but I got it. So we do have, like, her sister gets murdered. She goes hell-bent on fucking everything up. It introduced us to Prythian also. So by proxy, there's a lot of world building. There's a lot of lore that we get, and it's paced very well. So overall, that was my second favorite one. And then, of course, that only leaves one more, and that is...
The Wings and Ruin.
A Court of Wings and Ruin. The battle against Hybern.
Yeah.
The battle against Hybern, yeah. We're getting... What were they getting? The other half of the book? No, they got the whole book and the last one. This one, they are pretty much, they have Nesta and Elaine. You have Feyre starting off being back with Tamlin, kind of shutting all that shit down, fucking over Ianthe, beating her with a rock. You have Dagden and Branna just getting absolutely murdered in a fucking field. It starts off action-y. You have good pacing, good lore building. Very good. You have her going to the Bone Carver and Striga and Willen and Dylan to find a way to beat the King of Hybern. The only knocks I have on the book is Amren's sacrifice. I hate Amren as a character, my most hated character in ACOTAR, solely because the sacrifice, the coming back and just being a bitch.
Yeah.
Just being a do-nothing character that's just like, I'm having sex, that's it, and if anybody talks to me, I'm going to be a dick. Doesn't matter who talks to me, I'm going to be snarky and a dick. So... that is the official ranking of the ACOTAR books. Once again, you don't have to have the same opinion that I do, listener. You can have a totally different ranking. I am going to say, because I don't know what it is and I have it, that mine is probably a little bit better of a ranking. I am going to say that. Russell hates that. Russell hates it so much.
Man, sounds like Amarantha.
Yeah. I hate I
Well,
didn't get any of them right.
is there a jealous character in ACOTAR? I don't think we've ever had jealousy in ACOTAR besides like Tamlin after.
Was Morgan jealous at all, or was...
No, Morgan was lesbian.
Oh.
Azriel was real after. So, and then we find out in, I think, Frost and Starlight that she's gay.
I mean, I guess Tamlin, he gets jealous, doesn't he?
It might be Wings and Ruin that we find out she's gay. Yeah, Tamlin's the only one that gets jealous.
Rightfully so. Like, I mean, it kind of...
Yeah,
he was still a douche, but like I mean,
he had his
girl did get like just
his
swooped out from under him.
illiterate 19-year-old stolen from him. So
Yeah, when you're illiterate 19 that's so funny though that everybody's like, it's okay because 500 years is magical. If he was a 76-year-old,
Yeah.
Faye,
yeah,
Appropriate.
they'd be like, that's fucking weird. Yeah, that don't feel good.
Even
at
just
all.
like 37 and
yeah, right. The same age as Papa Archeron. Yeah, it's just like, I don't like this. I don't like this. And could you imagine Papa Archeron? And then, you have that in Wings and Ruin, his whole sacrifice too, which is the biggest pop that I had in this fucking entire, like it was the most hype I got in the whole book was Papa Archeron strolling into battle. Could you imagine Papa Archeron strolling in? He's like, oh, you're Reese. How old are you? And he's like, I'm 55. He's just staring at him like, really? That's fucking weird.
but
Don't
when
you
he's
think this is kinda
500, you're
predatory?
like, nah, that's fine.
Yeah, 500 is just like, I guess this feels romantic.
Well, once
and
you go
magical.
past the 100, it becomes fantastical again. So it's fine.
Right. All right. So yesterday, the names of the 6th and 7th book have been revealed. Our first one,
Can you
book
give,
number 6.
Can you give me an A+ or something?
Yeah.
Put a little something on
I
there
got a
for
red
me?
marker
Like,
if you need it.
no. All my answers were correct. So
Whoop de
100.
fucking do.
should have done an extra credit too.
I have an extra book in here. I put a
Just
quart
like
of.
teachers used to do right there.
I wrote a quart of fire and ice. Was that one of them?
No, there's never been a fire. There is a court of fire and ice. I think you're thinking of a Song of Ice and Fire.
Oh yeah, it's Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Whatever. You can't
That
win
was
them all.
you were going for the extra credit.
Yeah, I was trying.
Wait a second. I'm writing his little note.
Worst paper ever.
Should you schedule a parent-teacher conference?
That's literally what I'm writing there now.
I'm gonna need to speak to your parents. This doesn't seem.
My dad comes in wearing a Felonious falafel shirt.
I'm
Like,
sorry.
This is awesome.
I nailed the teacher writing right there, though.
He put 0 out of 6. There's only 5.
Need to talk to parents. Yeah.
Noise.
All right. So our 6th book in the ACOTAR series is called A Court of Splintered Harmony. Y'all ready for me to read the back?
Yes.
What was broken?
ACOSH. Sorry. That's how you say it.
No, man. ACOSH?
A Court of
Oh,
Splintered
it is
Harmony?
ACOSH.
Yeah, ACOSH.
Shut the fuck up.
Plus 5 points. Extra credit. So you scored a 5.
Out of 100?
Yep. 5 out of 100 on that. Good job, bud. So yeah, it is ACOSH.
It's a good day.
And I'm going to read the back of the book now. What was broken will be remade. Deep in the heart of the continent, Koschei the Deathless is staring. Though he's been bound to a mountain lake for millennia, the insidious threat of his return now spreads across the Fey territories, attracting powerful allies hell-bent on reclaiming what was once theirs, the human lands. To make matters worse, those who rule and protect the Night Court are reeling from recent betrayals and revealed truths. The rift dividing them seems insurmountable, but to defeat Koschei's creeping shadow, they must find a way back to each other and resurrect their former alliances. To survive, they must find a way to repair the splintered harmony around all of them. All around them, not around all of them, but whatever. You get what I'm saying. Y'all know from 2 days, Judge of Baddies, I can barely read.
Yeah, you do Audible for these, so.
Yeah, yeah, I could barely read. It's tough for me. I do think that when authors put big words in their book, it's kind of ableist, because I'm unableist to read those words. So with this one, but Amy thinks that what was broken will be remade is a sign that this is going to be an Elaine book, and I don't want that. I take what was broken will be remade as Jurian, Vasa, and Lucian. I think it is going to be a Band of Exiles book, which would make it 10 times better. And they're the ones kind of down there, investigating and finding a way to deal with Koschei. I really do hope it is. I don't want it to be an Elaine book, because I just don't want another buildup of, I don't want to do it. Now I want to do it. and then Elaine just talking about gardening the whole fucking time, shoot me in the dick. This book is going to be very short, though. I think it's going to be a similar size to A Court of Frost and Starlight. Now, there's a big betrayal coming, and everybody does think that it is going to be more because Eris, Baron Lucian's brother, not really his brother, Baron's son, keeps talking about more keeping secrets. So I think everybody thinks that. I think we might actually get like, I don't know. I think something's going on with Azriel just because of A Court of Forgotten Melody in the back of that book. And I'll get into that. I'm going to read the back of it, and I'll just kind of get into what my thoughts on that will be. So the 7th book is A Court of Forgotten Melody. ACOFM. Yeah, it's the first one where you can't really... A Court of Silver Flames. It was the first one that you couldn't really do Yeah, you couldn't do an acronym that made a word. So this is the back of A Court of Forgotten Melody. What was lost will be reclaimed. Prithian might never be the same again. Traditional alliances are crumbling, and no amount of diplomacy seems sufficient. Diplomacy. How do you say it? Diplomacy. God damn it. I don't know what's going on. You stop it. I said the same thing last night, and Amy just died a little bit inside. Seems sufficient to repair them. With the continued threat of Koschei and the Deathless on the horizon, a united front is crucial and farther out of reach than it has ever been before. Bonds will be tested, power will shift, and old enemies will emerge from nightmares of the past. As the Night Court's inner circle disperses far and wide, desperate for any advantage against Koschei and his mighty allies, peace hangs by a fragile thread. But hope can be spun from the darkest of shadows, and the Night Court has its own part to play in the looming crescendo. So the last book.
This is the this is the end of the whole series, book 7.
Looming crescendo. I would hope it's the last book.
Yeah.
I mean, unless she released a book of character resolutions, a court of character resolutions. There you go. So in this one, I actually think so. They're talking about Azriel a couple times in this.
A court of what did you say? A court of character resolutions.
Yeah,
that'd be a cocker.
Yeah, a cocker. Yeah. So in a cocker, they're going to talk. It's going to have a lot of cocks in it, definitely.
See, I feel like it'll be a biopic about it.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what's the other thing he says. Biopic.
Yeah, I don't know.
It shows that you
Diplomacy?
learned you learned how to read. You read it and
Diplomacy. Yeah,
Yeah, he
no,
did learn how to
I'm
read.
just
you learned it through reading, or you saw that word mostly through reading, and so as soon as your brain sees it, it says what rather than what you've heard it said.
The only thing is I watch a lot of like fucking British YouTubers because they make the best YouTube content, and they always say words different, and then I'm just like,
He comes in here, he's like, I need some aluminium to wrap up my
some
sandwich.
aluminium. Yes, exactly.
See, I watch all Canadians, like all the stuff that I watch, and I don't get why. I
would
everything it
never
shows.
watch a video from one of them fucking maple syrup slurping moose pilots.
I don't
I
care
love
what it's
maple
about.
syrup.
Did you hear that good racial slur I just did for Canadians?
What'd you call them? Moose pirates?
Maple syrup slurping moose pilots.
Oh, pilots.
Yeah, because they drive mooses around.
Maple syrup is the most delicious of the sugars.
Nobody
Any
gives a
sugar.
fuck about that, okay?
It's the most delicious sugar.
We
that's
just
ever
send
been
hate
had.
to
It's pretty
Canada.
great.
Fantastic.
I about said Canada.
Down here in America, where we drink corn.
Yeah,
corn
that's
as
right.
our
Like
syrup.
I might say diplomacy, but I am American, so you gotta like. We get
Diplomacy.
like at least 3 or 4 an episode of like fucked up words. So yeah, this one I think that when it says an old enemy will emerge from nightmares of the past, I think they're talking about Bryaxis because Bryaxis was he lived in the bottom of the library. I think that is him. But also it says, but hope could be spun from the darkest of shadows. I think Bryaxis and Azriel about to do something together, and I hope they fusion dance. Look,
It's a Dragon Ball Z reference.
it is a Dragon Ball Z reference, but how cool would that be? I know they're not going to do it, but how cool would that be?
Yeah.
Because he can he's the shadow singer. He can fucking use shadows and shit like that. And then Bryaxis is a shadow demon of nightmares. And then you got Azriel being this fucking just like cool, like them two together fucking are way stronger than Reese and shit like that. I think that would be dope.
Would be there in Brasriel? Would that be their fusion name? Braxis and Azriel?
I got to see what I texted.
What if she
Amy.
just introduces a whole new bad guy?
I got to see what name I
That'll
came
probably.
up with.
I'd like to see a heel turn
I said Azraxis.
as Raxus.
Brasriel's also, I mean, that's the easier one.
Yeah.
And then Azraxis, it just doesn't roll off the
I
tongue.
don't know what it is, but I don't have it.
You do have it, just not rankings. As long as it's not rankings. Then
Anything
You don't
else
gotta
I'm
put
good
things
at.
in order of how people like them.
Fuck, what if the whole world depended on him ranking something?
That's
All
our
right, Russell, we could do it. We could do it.
We'd be fucking cooked, bro. All right, so we're gonna wrap up this episode, guys. This is just a little episode. We could do the rankings. We could talk about the 6th and 7th book. And
6, 7.
next episode, which should come out later this week, is going to be about Throne of Glass.
I'm very excited.
Are you very excited?
I'm so excited.
All right.
Everybody's been talking about this one. So.
I'm so excited.
I-
Just can't hide.
I'm about a good over a third of the way through the book. It
How's
is
it?
very,
It's good?
yeah.
Can I just say that you look very good today, Mike?
Do I look very good today?
Dapper.
You look fucking good, dude.
Oh, why, thank you, sir.
Russell looks good also.
Oh, thanks.
It might have to do with a character, a woman character, who is already about that life. So you don't have to have the build up of them being about that life. They could be an assassin, all right? And the book could be about them going through trials and with against 23 other assassins to see who becomes the personal assassin of the king.
That actually sounds pretty sick.
Yeah, look, dude,
I'm down now.
me and my wife were talking about who should play the main character in it. Have y'all seen Freaky?
Oh yeah, with the Vince Vaughn movie.
Yeah.
yeah.
Who's the girl in it?
All right. Damn, I can't remember.
Can you not?
No, that's the
What? Come
you,
on,
you
Russell.
talked me up. That's why I can't.
Yeah, I
you
talked
picked
you
the
up
one
'cause
person I
I thought
can't
you were going to know
remember.
her birthday and everything.
But her, like once I start talking about the main character, I'm not giving y'all none of this until the actual episode. But I really think that like when she is thinking her thoughts and doing her things, because she's just it's so funny. There's one point in the book where she works in mines, like she's a prisoner, and while they're bringing her to the kingdom of glass, I'm not giving y'all no names, just little tidbits. She's a prisoner, but all the other bitches in the kingdom's just like, man, she's trying to get with the prince and everything like that, and she knows what they're thinking, and they're jealous, so she's like flipping her hair and like blinking at them and looking at them and shit like that. Dude, she is so snarky too.
Yeah.
So fucking snarky. So it is definitely we have a way better main character than Feyre Archeron. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. I'm going to go ahead and say that. Also, if you're naming so many places, I got to keep up with names. I'm like, yo, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. We're world building. The magic is gone in this book. There were fays. They've been wiped to extinction, they think. And
So is this in the
just
same
under the mountain.
universe?
it's like in the same multiverse.
Okay.
So, yeah, but I mean, they got like goblins and nymphs and shit like that, but they've been pretty much wiped to extinction,
Ah, like
or
Onward.
so they think.
You said like what?
Onward. They lost all their magic.
Yeah, the magic is gone, so now they got to see if they can find the magic again. And I am going to say too that Sarah J. Maas did hand deliver us the easiest. This guy has a different dad line in any of the Sarah J. Maas books, and I'll explain that when we get to that story. Hopefully on Friday this week, after this video comes out. I think we'll get around to it on Friday.
Okay.
So I do want to. We are going to pick up the number of episodes. The first 3 Throne of Glass books up to Assassin's Blade. Assassin's Blade will be the 3rd one that I read. Those will all be 1 episode. But then the 4th, 5th, and 6th book, those will be 2 episodes. And then the last book is huge. So we might cut that one into 3 episodes. So you are going to get episodes a lot quicker. Definitely than between A Court of Frost and Starlight and Silver Flame. Because we did have a lot of personal stuff. Everybody had a lot of personal stuff going on. And that book was ass cheeks. Fucking, it was buns, as the kids say. I guess that's what they say. I don't know, guys. Hey, if you want ad-free listening to this podcast, you go to patreon.com/booksmywifelikes, and it helps us out tremendously, bringing you content about books that I read from my wife. if you are watching this, whatever platform you're watching this, YouTube, Spotify, if you can make sure you're following, that does help us out a lot. I'm not going to fucking ring your ear about it throughout the episode. I'm going to say it at the end. Guys, thank you for tuning in, and we will see you next time.
Have a good one.
Later.